Aprende en casa a través de la televisión. Levántate con energía y conéctate con la estrella. Prepara tu lápiz, bolígrafo y cuaderno, porque Meduca presenta Conéctate con la estrella.
Hi everyone, welcome to today's English class. Today's English for 7th grade as usual, right? My name is Militzen Bable and we are going to start our classes. Remember, always when we start our classes, you have to find all the materials that we need. But first, I want to open space, and really important space, to say thanks to teacher Evelyn Garcia and the students from Los Santos Valle Riquito, Centro Educativo Básico General Jaime A. Alba, sección primaria, because they sent me an email with this beautiful picture that they take from, one student, watching the classes from 7th grade. I'm so happy to know about you. I'm really proud that you are watching our classes. And I don't know, I think that this is amazing. This is amazing because with this, you can, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I have no words to describe how happy I am when you send me your emails, when you send me things that tells me that you are watching our classes and you are learning from these TV classes that we are doing with a lot of love. And we are so proud of you that you are following these classes. I hope that you are doing it. I hope that you keep watching it. I hope that in this school, all the students are going to send me the assignments, the homework, and all the activities that we assign during their last classes, okay? So thanks, teacher Evelyn. Thank you so much for your email, and I hope to know more about you, more about your students, and all the assignments that you are going to send me with the email that I gave you. Okay, thank you so much, and thank you to Los Santos, because I know that you're watching all our classes. I know that you're watching our classes from all Panama. I know that. Okay, let's just start with our classes. Remember the materials. Go and find all the materials that you need. Pen, pencil, notebooks, all the things that you need to start our classes and taking notes, because it's really important for you to take notes about our classes, because with this you are going to review and have a feedback during the week, okay? Waiting for our classes on Fridays. Okay, all the materials, books, notebooks, pencils, pens, everything you need. Do you have your materials already? Yes? Excellent. Now, remember, we always start with the review from the previous classes, okay? We are going to give you a feedback, a review of our classes. And that is really important, because with this, we can connect the two classes, last class and today's class. It's really important. Last class was about food groups and a balanced diet, okay? Food groups and a balanced diet. Remember, balance, okay? Let's see what we did last class. Okay, what is this? What do you think is this food? We have three main meals during the day. Three main meals during the day. The first one, of course, is breakfast. In breakfast, you can see in this plate, we have tortillas, we have sausage, we have eggs, we have cheese and juice. And this is a kind of balanced meal, right? Because it has a lot of different food from different food groups. And it's really important for you to eat a balanced plate, a balanced diet. Lunch. In lunch, remember, you can eat fruit, vegetable, proteins, okay? And you have to join your food with water. Water is the most important drink that you can drink during your meals. And dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are the three main meals that you have to eat during the day. Okay. Remember, we eat two healthy snacks. These two healthy snacks are after breakfast and after lunch, of course. After breakfast in the middle of the morning, and after lunch in the middle of the afternoon. And during these two healthy snacks, you can eat nuts, a bowl with fruits, fresh fruits, and a bowl with vegetable. And you can dip it with hummus or other dip that you like. Okay, remember the food groups? We were talking about them. This is a kind of a compilation of food groups in this picture. Fruit groups are vegetable groups, really important vegetable groups. They gave us a lot of proteins and a lot of water that our body needs. Meat group. In meat groups, you can have more proteins and more nutrients that your body needs too. Grain group. In here you have the fiber that your body needs to continue the process, okay, of giving or having all the nutrients that the body needs. Fruit groups, more water, more nutrients, more vitamins. And dairy groups. And dairy groups are important too for your body. We were talking about them last classes, remember? And with the last class, well, we were learning how to ask to people about things that they like and things that they don't like. Remember? Like, yummy. Don't like, ew, not so good. So, did you like? I showed you a video of two boys, one girl and a boy, talking about things and asking questions about, do you like? Do you like? That is the way that you ask to another person things that they like. Not only about food, you can add to that sentence things that people like to do, for example, sports or other things, but that is another class. But in this case, we are talking about specifically food, okay? So do you like oranges? Or do you like orange? Because in this case, we only have one orange. But do you like oranges? Yes, I do. That is a way to say that, yes, I liked it. I like oranges. And do you like broccoli? Some people don't like so much vegetable, right? So, no, I don't. So that means that you don't like broccoli. If I say, yes, I do, I'm agreeing with you that I love that food. But if I say, no, I don't like that, okay? That was another part of the last class. Remember, pronunciation time is really important for you to remember and to review the pronunciation of the words, because it's a kind of vocabulary that is going to improve your, fluently in English, your fluency, and it's important to know the vocabulary words of the class. Okay, this is the vocabulary from the last class. We are reviewing our last class. It's important for you to remember that. Dairy products. Dairy products. Ice cream. Ice cream. Remember, repeat. Ice cream. Butter. Butter, no butter. Butter, okay? Watermelon. I love watermelon. Remember I said that last class. Watermelon. Pineapple. 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 Oatmeal. 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 Rice. Here in Panama, we eat a lot of rice. Okay, rice. Beef. Beef. Turkey. Not turkey. No. Turkey. Turkey. Like. Now, this is the start for today. We finished the review of the last class and we are going to start with a new class. But this new class is related with the last class. Of course, all our classes are related to each other, but today is really special because with this we are going to learn more about how to be healthy and how to eat correctly. And that is something really important for you guys, that you are in the process of development. You are growing, okay? You are growing and you need a lot of nutrients, okay? Because your body needs it to grow, to change. Okay, let's see. Today's class is about causes and consequences of a bad nutrition. And some of us have this problem because we don't eat correctly. And during this time that we're always at home, maybe that is an issue, and we have to change that, okay? And today we're going to learn how to change this, and what can we avoid if we eat correctly. So, causes and consequences of a bad nutrition. But first, let's talk about the objective of this class. Which one is the objective, teacher, that we have to, understand and know about today's class? One of the objectives is recognize which food are healthy or unhealthy. I don't know why which has this, but it's a point. It's not a stress, okay? Recognize which food are healthy or unhealthy. This is one objective. Recognize which food are healthy, good, unhealthy, not so good for you. And the other one is asking and answering questions about things that we should eat and with things that we shouldn't eat. It's important for you to know how to ask questions. What should I eat? What I shouldn't eat? What kind of food is not so good for me? What kind of food is good for me? So should and shouldn't. Remember these two words, should and shouldn't. I'm going to tell you why it's so important for you to understand these two words, okay? Keep in touch. Let's see. Here we have a video about, it's really important, the video. In the video you are going to see, or you are going to watch a lot of things that kids like you should do, what kind of things they should eat, what kind of things they should avoid, they shouldn't eat, and things that are really, let's watch the video first, and then we're going to talk about it, okay? Let's watch the video.
What do you think it means to be healthy? Lots of different things affect how healthy we are, including what we eat and how active we are. We know that all living things need food to stay alive. Have you ever wondered why this is? Can you think of a time you felt hungry? How did it make you feel? Perhaps your tummy rumbled. You felt tired or grumpy. Or maybe you found it hard to concentrate. Why do you think we feel this way when we're hungry? Well, just like a car needs fuel to make the engine work properly, our bodies need food to be able to work properly as well. Today we're going to investigate what it means to eat a balanced diet and why eating a range of different food is good for us. What is a balanced diet? Do you think it would be healthy to only ever eat chocolate? What about if you only ever ate carrots? It's very important that we eat a variety of foods, and we're going to find out why. Food contains something called nutrients. We'll be learning all about nutrients, such as proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins and minerals. Eating a healthy diet means that the food we eat gives our bodies all of the nutrients they need to work properly, as well as giving us lots of energy to learn, play and grow, keeping us full of beans from morning till night.
Now, did you see the video? Was really interesting. You know why? Because during the video you could see that kids are interested in things that they should know, what kind of things they need to eat in order to grow healthy, in order to have a really healthy life. Because it's really important for you to eat correctly, the correct amount of food. Because sometimes you eat something and you say, it's delicious, I want more. But you don't know if that delicious food is healthy or good for you. So you have to take care of your healthy. Not about the taste. The taste is important, but not as important as the way that the food provides you or provide to your body the nutrients that your body needs. And that is what is more important. Let's see. What does bad nutrition means? You say, oh teacher, but I'm learning English, not science. But you know what? English and science are together, and in this way, we have to learn more about our nutrition. And in this moment that we are at home all the time and we have access to the refrigerator and all the food that we want all the time, we should take care of that. Because sometimes, maybe because we are anxious, we eat and we eat all the time. And that is something that you have to take care, okay? Because if you eat and eat all day, all the time, at all hours, you are going to gain weight. And if you are not doing exercise, you are going to be not so healthy at the end of this pandemic. I assure you, yeah. Okay, what does bad nutrition means? Malnutrition is a serious condition that happens when your diet does not contain the right amount of nutrients. The right amount of nutrients. Or let's say the correct food that you have to eat, that you have to, take to your body or give to your body. Healthy food. Let's see what kind of healthy food we can eat, because we were talking about food group last class, right? So today we are going to classify which ones are healthy food and which ones are not so healthy. So we are going to classify them, okay? Now, healthy food, fruits, for sure. Fruits are really healthy, fruits are really good. In here you can see some, maybe grapes and I don't know, apples. Vegetable, here you can see vegetables too. They're really healthy for your body, but sometimes we don't like so much. We don't like vegetables. They are not so good for you. You said, no, I don't like vegetables because they don't taste good. But you know what? They taste good for your body because they have a lot of nutrients. And in here you can see a plate, with the correct amount of things that we have to eat during the day when we eat lunch or dinner or maybe breakfast, because in breakfast you can eat some of this food that you can see here in a plate. And of course, fiber. Fiber is good for your body. You know why? Because with fiber your body can control and can work better. It's like when you put oil or gas into your car. Fiber is something like that. Give your body the way that it can work better, okay, in order to process all the food that we are eating. And meat and fish that you can see here in the plate, meat and fish. Okay, unhealthy food. This is really good to know. What is unhealthy? Unhealthy, not good for you. No. But sometimes you say, you know what? Unhealthy food is delicious. Yes, but it's not good for your body. Later on, we are going to know why it's not so good for your body, this unhealthy food, okay? Soda. What about soda? You like soda, right? It's delicious. Yeah, when you eat a cookie or when you eat your meal, you need something to, I want a soda. Our country is really hot. Our weather is really hot. And sometimes soda gives you, the freshness that you need, but it's not so good for you. Fried chicken. I have my son loves fried chicken all the time, but I try to find ways to cook the chicken in another way that is tasty, delicious, and healthy. Fried chicken is not so bad, but sometimes in the way that the people cook it couldn't be so healthy for you. Okay, it's not healthy for you. French fries. Oh, French fries. French fries with fried chicken and soda. Yes, the perfect unhealthy meal. And everybody loves those kinds of meals. But you should be really careful. And I'm going to tell you later why. This is the kind of food that everybody loves, right? It's delicious and really attractive. Pizza. What do you think about pizza? Pizza is my favorite food, teacher. For sure, I love pizza. I love donuts. I love French fries. I love hamburgers. You see here, hamburger. I love soda. But that is not so good for you. Okay, you are going to know why. And donuts, sweet, delicious, with a lot of chocolate, you know, and the cover of the donuts and other things that they put in the cover of the donut with a lot of sugar, and that is not so good for you. Okay, diseases caused by a bad nutrition. This is something that I want you to learn, okay? Because that's why I told you before. I'm going to tell you why this food is not so healthy for you. It's unhealthy, okay? Because those foods can cause you this kind of disease, okay? And you have to take care of your body. Your body is the most precious treasure that you have, okay? How can I keep my body, okay, away, or how can I avoid these diseases, okay? If you eat those kind of unhealthy food, you can get heart diseases from your heart, okay? Heart diseases, obesity, okay? You are not going to be so slim and so thin. You are going to gain weight, okay? High blood pressure. Your blood pressures are going to get high and high and high, and you can get a lot of bad consequences because of that. Stroke is one consequence of the high blood pressure. Okay, people can, has bleed in their brains, and they are going to have a lot of, problems with that. And diabetes. Diabetes is a serious disease that is affecting a lot of people here in Panama and around the world. Particularly, me, I am diabetic right now. I am taking care of my health, eating healthy, and follow all my doctor's instructions to avoid that disease. Because using the correct food, eating the correct food, using the correct recommendation, or taking the correct recommendation, taking your medicines and trying to have a healthy life, they're going to avoid this disease if God wants. But that's what I'm trying to do right now, okay? Avoiding those kind of unhealthy food. And that's why I'm so worried and so happy to have this topic, because I can show you and I can tell you, okay, things that maybe you don't know and that you can do if you want to avoid these diseases. You are really young, you are teenagers, and your body is changing all the time. So you should decide what things come to your body. And the only one that can decide that thing is yourself, okay? Let's see, heart diseases, obesity, high blood pressure, stroke, diabetes are diseases caused by a bad nutrition, okay? Now, heart disease. Let's describe a little bit each of them. Heart disease. Heart disease is any disorder that affects the heart, okay? Any disorder that affects the heart, okay? The heart diseases can cause you that your heart stopped, or your heart is not working, start working not so well for you, and that is going to cause a lot of other things. It's incredible that eating unhealthy can cause you so dangerous diseases, and in the way, one way that we can avoid these diseases is eating correctly. It's so simple, and sometimes we don't do it because we follow the taste, not the nutrients. So that is something that we have to take care of. Obesity. This is something that is affecting our children all over the world. Obesity is an abnormal or excessive fat accumulation that presents a risk to health. Obesity can cause a lot of other diseases, okay? Because we are not eating healthy, and with this we can have more and more other diseases. Okay, now, high blood pressure. High blood pressure. Obesity causes high blood pressure. All these diseases are connected. All of them are connected one to another. Okay, high blood pressure is a repeatedly elevated blood pressure exceeding 140 over 90. It means that you are going to have a lot of headaches, you're not going to be so pleasant with your body, you're going to have a lot of, symptoms that are going to tell you, or sometimes they don't have symptoms. The high blood pressure, some people, they don't present some symptoms, but the high blood pressure is really high, and then they could have a stroke or other things. Stroke. What is a stroke? A stroke is the sudden death of brain cells due to lack of oxygen. You know why the lack of oxygen happens? Because sometimes the blood pressure is too high, and your brain is going to have a lot of blood in your veins, and that is going to cause you that stroke. Stroke means that your veins are going to explode, and a lot of blood are going to, run into your brain, and that is not so good for you. And if that happens, sometimes people, they lost the way to move hands, or they lost some movement from one side of their bodies, and that is because of the stroke. And you know why? Because the unhealthy way to eat. They are not eating healthy. They are not eating correctly. What about diabetes? Diabetes is a disease that occurs when your blood glucose, also called blood sugar, is too high. It means that you have a lot of sugar in your blood. The amount of sugar is not the correct one. The amount of sugar is so high that can cause you a lot of things, that can cause you some other misfunctions of your body. It's not good for you. Okay? For example, if you drink a lot of soda, I'm not a nutritionist, but I know that soda has 12 tablespoons of sugar per bottle, and that's a lot of sugar for you. Okay, make an experiment at home and use a glass of water and put 12 tablespoons of sugar, mix that water with a lot of amount of sugar, and then drink it. And you are going to see the sweetness that you are drinking when you are drinking soda. Of course, you are not going to feel the taste of the amount of the sugar when you're drinking a soda, but that is because of the other chemics and other things that the soda has. So you have to be really careful when you drink soda. Drink water. Water is better. Water is the most delicious and the most healthy drink that you can drink, okay, for your body. Water is better. You can eat chicha, as we call in Spanish here in Panama. You can eat juice, but natural, no sugar added, okay? And for you, as children, it's better because sugar, gets you hyper, and we have to avoid that thing. Okay, this is another video. This video is really special for me because this video was made by a special person that is helping me with the classes. Is Susan. She's from Canada, and she made this video especially for you guys, showing you and trying to help you to understand a better way to eat and all the things that you can get if you don't eat healthy. Okay, remember, healthy is good, unhealthy is not so good. So let's watch this video and let's see, or let's pay attention to the things that Susan is warning you or is telling you to avoid. And then after that, we are going to talk more about this thing.
How does my diet affect my health? If you eat a balanced diet, you get vitamins. These are good for your eyes, brain, and skin. You also get minerals, such as salt, calcium, and iron. These are good for your blood, organs, muscles, and bones. But sometimes our diet isn't balanced. We eat too much sugar, which can cause diabetes or obesity. We eat too many salty snacks, which can cause high blood pressure. Or we eat food with too much oil or fat, which is bad for the heart. A little bit of everything is okay. So remember, stay balanced and stay active.
Okay, did you like the video? Yes, I know that you liked the video. It was really specific and really clear. The way that she speaks is really, really clear. Remember the thing that she said. Get the nutrients that your body needs. The nutrients that your body needs. That is really important. What should we do to avoid these diseases? Eating healthy. Eating healthy, for sure. This is the most important thing for you guys. Eating healthy. Get the correct amount of food and the correct food that we have to eat. Remember, your body is yours. This is something that belongs to you. Your body, your health depends on yourself. Okay. Making exercises, for sure. I know that maybe you are going to tell me, teacher, we are at home right now. We cannot go outside and run and make exercise and go to the park and, lift weight. No. You can make exercise at home. I think that you can make exercises at home. When, for example, I don't know, help your mom in the house chores. Okay, yes, you can, use all the things that you have at home in order to make exercise and help your body to be healthy during this time. At home, that's okay. No problem with that. Drinking water. Remember that I told you that water is the most important drink that you can give to your body because water is natural. It doesn't have anything bad for you. Drinking water is really important for you. I think that some nutritionist says that you have to drink 8 glasses of water during the day, but I think that you can drink more because it's important to have water. Our body is made of 17% of water, I think. I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist, but some things that I was investigating tell me that drinking water is really important. Okay, here. Did you see this? She is figuring about what things can she should or shouldn't do. This is really important. Should means yes, that is great for you. And shouldn't means no, that is not so good for you. That's why she's looking at the salad and she's looking at the donut like, what should or what should I do? What shouldn't I do or what shouldn't I eat? Okay, here. Okay, we have this handsome boy. And he's doing really good. You know why? Because you should eat vegetable food. Awesome, right? You should eat vegetable food. You can see here the word should, because should is the thing that you should do. Should, okay? And look at this. What do you think is going to be here? Should or shouldn't? Of course, shouldn't. You shouldn't eat junk food. You shouldn't eat junk food. Yes, shouldn't means that no. As I say to my son all the time. What about this? What about this picture? What do you think the sentence may have? Yes, you should do, or you should exercise. I'm sorry. You should exercise. What about video games? Right now, in this moment, everybody or every children has a console, has a video game at home. And what are they doing right now? They're playing video games all the time. So stay away from that, and you shouldn't play too much video games. You know why? Because you are sitting there in front of a TV and you are making exercises. Yes, but with your fingers. That is not an exercise. Using your fingers? Do you think it's an exercise? No. Stand up. Go away from the video game and start, making exercise. That is really good for you. Okay, help your father, help your mom at home, doing the chores. Yeah, it's good for you. Now, let's practice. Let's practice. It's really important for you to practice the assignment or to practice the classes that we are, doing during this time. Okay, the first thing that we're going to practice is the pronunciation of the vocabulary words that we have for today. It's really important. Cause. Repeat after me. Cause. Cause. Consequences. Consequences. Nutrition. Nutrition. Diet. Diet. Nutrients. Nutrients. Healthy. Yay! Healthy. Are you repeating after me? Okay, I hope so. Heart disease. Heart disease. Obesity. No obesity. Obesity. High blood pressure. High blood pressure. Stroke. Stroke. Not a stroke. No, no, no. Stroke. Diabetes. Diabetes. Unhealthy. Unhealthy. Disease. Disease. Okay? Those are the pronunciation of the vocabulary words that we have for today. Remember, practice your vocabulary, because if you practice your vocabulary, you are going to be an expert. And remember to repeat the correct pronunciation, okay? Now, complete this statement using should or shouldn't. Remember, I said should do, shouldn't. No, 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 you shouldn't, okay? Okay, let's see. You should or shouldn't eat junk food. What do you think is going to be here? Yes, shouldn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Shouldn't eat junk food. You shouldn't eat junk food. It's not so good and not healthy for you. You should or shouldn't eat fruits. What do you think? Should or shouldn't? Should. Yes, should eat fruit, because you have to eat healthy, and fruit is really healthy for you. Okay, what about this one? You should or shouldn't exercise. Yes, should. Awesome. Very good. You're doing an excellent job. And you should or shouldn't play too much video game. What did I say about video games? Stay away from them. You can play, yeah, but not all day. Okay, so shouldn't is the correct answer. Now, look at the picture and choose the correct answer. Okay, remember the diseases that we were talking about. Any disorder that affect the heart, abnormal or excessive fat accumulation that present a risk to health, and a repeatedly elevated blood pressure exceeding 140 or 90. Of course, the answer is the A. The second one, look at the picture and choose the correct answer. This is the picture and you have to answer correctly. It's a disease that occurs when your blood glucose, also called blood sugar, is too high, a repeatedly elevated blood pressure exceeding 140 to over 90, and any disorder that affects the heart. Which one do you think is the correct answer? Yes, the B. Good, awesome. And the last one, I think, this is the last one. Look at the picture. Which one do you think is the correct answer? A repeatedly elevated blood, this is a difficult word to say, repeatedly elevated blood pressure exceeding 140 over 90, any disorder that affects the heart, an abnormal or excessive fat accumulation that present a risk to health. Which one do you think it is? C. Yes. Good. Awesome job. Now, homework. Remember the homework that I gave you last class? I hope you did it, because I hope that you send the homework through my email, that I'm going to give you my email at the end. Okay, make a list. Today's homework is make a list of some recommendation for a healthy life. You're going to make a list. You can use a cardboard, a paper, whatever you want to use. Find out more diseases caused by an unhealthy diet and explain at least 3 or 5 more diseases. And create sentences about things you should or shouldn't do to be healthy. Remember to use should and shouldn't. And of course, this is my email. It's not so clear, but my email is militzenbaule0973@gmail.com. In English, militzenbaule0973, okay, @gmail.com. Please send me your homework. I want to see your homework. I want to evaluate them, okay? Please don't forget to wash your hands, use mask, and of course, stay home, stay safe, keep distance. And please, please keep praying God. And I want you to be safe. I love you so much, and I'm so happy to know more about you through the emails. And please, stay safe at home. Bye. See you next class.